Alright, Oswego Lake Country Club. Another GS Pro course coming at you. All 18 holes today. If you've never watched the channel before, we're playing GS Pro. We got a Garmin R10. We're in a revamped garage golf simulator. And we are off of a break where I didn't get to swing a golf club for a while, so we are just now trying to get some good contact back, and that's a good way to start. Love those numbers there. Just trying to hit a layup and kind of shanked that one. Lots of trees here at Oswego Lake Country Club. 125 remaining. Gonna have to get a good kick. Stop. And that stops just on the green for a par. Second hole now. Some okay drives here to start with spin getting down, and need a little more launch angle, but I like the attack angle being positive. Pulled this one, 145 remaining, and just kind of yanked it left. It's going to end up in the rough. Still not really dialed in with the irons at all. Kind of seemed like a misread based on how low and soft that came out, but we'll take the par and move on to the third. I chunked this right away and knew that wasn't going to make it. So water ball, and then hit a really bad third shot that got super lucky. It's off the bank of this little pond. And a bad fourth shot. So now hitting my fifth, this is going to be a score killer. After two opening pars, that is a triple bogey on a par 3, which you never want to see. Decent drive up the right hand side, 150 remaining here on the fourth hole, trying to get back on track after that disaster. This looks really good. Tight little draw right at the pin. Oh, it just misses it. Ends up in the rough. Got a chip. And luckily able to set it on there. Disaster here at the fifth, trying to do something, but came across and heel shotted it over to the right, only 100 yards or something. So now I'm just like, well, I'll just play it over to the right anyway. So hit it into the fairway on the hole adjacent, and then left myself somewhat of a shot here. Just trying to go over the tree. Instead I went left of the tree and ended up in the rough. And a pretty weak effort there. That's going to be a bad bogey. Going to +4. Sixth hole. So +4 through 5, not how you really want to start. Again, the drive numbers looking pretty good though. Just left the face open there a little bit. There's not really anything in my way, so I'm going to play a low. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to hit the tree immediately and drop down 135 away. I know I was trying to play a low little fade there, but definitely got it up in the air and nailed a branch. This one's also short, so another bad hole here. we end up in the fringe, having to chip it in again. That's another bogey. I do start to right the ship a little bit here, the score, and have a good rest of the round, excluding this shot, which finds a tree dead on, going 140 miles per hour. Basically a layup here on a par 4. Oswego Lake I really liked. The trees obviously present a challenge. There's not a ton of water, although I found the only hole with water and hit it in there. I do like the layout of the course. It's kind of like a mountain, rocky, Colorado type country club. A good shot here on 8, way downhill, playing about 150, and able to hit a nice ball flight there. Another good drive down the hill, this one about 33 yards downhill, so let's see. Not really the best carry numbers, but after this rollout we're going to be in prime position. Wanted that to draw back and go a little farther, but I left the face open. We'll take the par though after such a shaky start, and we are moving on to hole number 10, finishing the front 9 at +5. So front 9 at +5. Let's see how we can do here on the back 9. Trying to cut this corner on a par 5, a short par 5, and really didn't even need the driver there. Needed to hit something else. I thought in my head that I could just power through this tree, and for the most part it worked. Left the face open and ended up on the right side of the green here, but chipping and literally an inch away from a birdie, which I thought I probably needed at that point. But a better hole, a par 5, navigated decently. 200-yard par 3, and just went after it a little too much. Landed at about 206. Needed to land at 197. Having to chip back up and didn't get it there. That's going to be a bogey. So we moved to +6. 12th hole. Still have a chance to finish pretty strong here. Let's see what happens. Flailed one out to the right side. Missed these trees and end up almost on the road. Just advancing it out from the tree line and playing a 40-yard shot to the pin, and that was well executed. 8,000 spin on a nice low 46-yard, 52-degree stopping right by the pin. Here's a 3-wood, just hitting it out and forward. Absolutely perfect down the middle. 114 remaining. Kind of a right side lie, trying to play a draw against that, and just came up way short in the bunker. Bunker shot gets into the gimme circle, and another par, cruising right along at this point. 14th hole, +6, par 3. And just dreadful contact, got it off the toe. It's going to end up short, and an auto 3 putt from there. I'm just kidding, this thing's going to roll all the way back off the green. Force a chip, which actually that's helpful because we're going to get an auto 3 putt being on the green so far away. and we get just inside the gimme circle to save the par. GS Pro helping us out at that time. 15th hole, par 4. Trying to go after it and just left it way out to the right. We miss all the trees. End up in a clearing. Looks like we have a pretty good shot here at the pit. Trying to play some sort of draw in there. And anytime I roll that right hand over, that means I definitely left the face open. So that's followed by a horrible chip. And that's followed by a pretty good chip. So another bogey, +7. Couple holes left. Let's see how we finish here. This hole looks like a valley. Just gotta kind of hit it forward. Everything seems to run into the fairway. Those are good stats there. Yeah, if we could have 29 backspin, 146 ball speed, 1 degree in to out, 1 degree face open, 2 degree attack angle. All those were really good. Kind of a fluffy pop-up wedge in there, and some fringe boost luckiness to save par on 16. Going to 17. Oswego Lake. Let us know what you think about the course. If anyone else has played it, let me know what you think. Trying to hit a draw in here. And that's actually a pretty good shot. It's going to roll out long, but from 190 down the hill, we'd probably be pretty pumped about that in real life. Got to chip it back into the gimme circle to save a par there. Going to 18. See how we can do here. Last hole, last chance. Have remained at +7 or +6 for quite a while. We got water left. Little pond over there to the right. This drive is piped down the middle. 244 remaining. Just trying to advance the ball. And we do a good job cutting around this corner of a dogleg left. Just missing the trees, luckily. And leaving about 54 remaining. Let's see if we can get it in there for a birdie. Good tempo. And man, that thing is stopping on a dime. So a birdie to end. Much better round as opposed to the last couple. Oswego Lake, let me know what you think. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to the channel. We'll have lots more GS Pro courses, content, updates, everything coming up.